Howdy, welcome to a brand new Brick and Driver, and today we're going to be checking out 3 wagons that can still haul your family around, but not bore you to death. We have the, I'll turn slow motion off, 2021-2024 Mega Twinkie, the Kishi AR Cresna AR wagon, which you may remember was in our top 5 cars of Q1, so this has something to prove to show that it is still valuable competitor. And then the pretty new TSC Torvox 8200. Don't know what the 8200 is for, but whatever. So for our scoring today, we're going to be doing basically what we normally do. We're going to have styling, interior, practicality, and I'll explain a little bit more practicality once we get there. Speed, braking, parking, handling. Pretty much everything that we're going to be doing today is something that you would need to do in a family wagon. My phone does not want me to press the letter O today for some reason. Or the letter A. Okay. So styling, I'm gonna have to give Akishi the last place on this one. I don't know why it gave me a little British accent there. Lost. But anyway, because I'm not a super big fan of the fronts. I'm not really a big fan of the front ends of any Akishis, to be honest, if they stick with this design. So this is gonna get last. Now it's gonna be close between the other two here, the Omega and then the TSC. And should mention, you're probably wondering, where's the Hyperion 5-door Arteon thing, or however you pronounce it. I drove that before this. It was originally going to be in this challenge. Then I realized it had the diesel engine and was extremely slow, and it wasn't. Well, it's not extremely slow, but it isn't. But it's slow compared to these. And the entire idea of this was to get wagons that are fun to drive and can still haul your family around. So I got rid of that one. So what I do like about this is I kind of like the front end on it. And the back end is it's pretty smooth, but the back end has a couple sharp edges on it, which I'm not a super big fan of, to be totally honest. And and then the back end on the TSC has this, which I'm not really sure what the point of. But I do like the back end in the TSC. And this has license plate and little cutouts for the door. So I'm going to give the TSC the win on the styling department, giving it 15 points and then 10 for the Omega. So now, for me, the interior of a car says a lot about the car. It's like, what kind of effort did they put into it? Did they want to make it all round, or they just want to focus on one particular thing? So, the interior on the Omega is pretty much the same as what we see in any interior. You get your little speedometer, and then you get your radio and the working steering wheel. Not bad, but same with what Brickline used to do and does now, but Brickline has a nice interior at least now, is that it gets a little bit repetitive, you know what I mean. So that isn't too good. The Akishi, you get nice seat backs and a working steering wheel, and that's about it. So that isn't too good. In here you get your speedometers, gear shift, and I can't really tell. That's not what I wanted to do. Plus you get cup holders, gear shift, but I'm not really sure. I feel like there should be a little bit more detailed seat back. You know what I mean? And that this should be more engraved into the dash. But anyway, I want to put myself on there. So I'll start yapping. So, in the end, Omega is going to get last. Because its seats are also sort of engraved in the bottom there. But at least that's engraved in the dash. But there really isn't a whole lot else. TSC at least sort of made an effort to get crap in there. So it gets 5. Now it's between the Akishi and this. The thing I like about the Akishi most that didn't get it last is because it actually has seat backs in it, which these two don't. But it's still not enough to get it in there because it doesn't have enough stuff in the dash. If this had an infotainment screen, it'd probably win it, but it doesn't, so it's going to get 10. And the TSC getting back-to-back victories here. 10 points above the other two. So the two main points of practicality are, well, for any vehicle really, it's not just wagons, is storage space for cargo. And then rear leg room, because then because then it'll be more comfortable for passengers, and you have more room to put stuff in the back. And then there's the amount of seats that you actually have. All these, I believe, have 4 seats. That's pretty good. The back seat, the Omega, is pretty small for a wagon. The Akishi looks to be even smaller. The TSC looks to be the biggest. So, yeah. Let's look at the practicality. Well, let's not everything's practicality. Just shut up for a second. I know. I'm dumb. But in the back, here we got quite a bit of room. Let's use the step calculator. Okay. Okay, I can tell already that the Akishi is the smallest. So. And it has the least backseat room. So the Akishi is going to get last here. So now it's between the TSC and this. I'm going to park the TSC next to it and see, because it's pretty close. Overall size definitely goes to the TSC. Something fell off. Okay, so I have them even at the front. Longer hood, so it starts right about here and goes 1. I'm going to give it to the TSC here. It looks to be a little bit bigger. And it has an open back, unlike the other two. So TSC, 3 in a row victories. But I will say one thing for it, though. There are a few spots here that I don't think are like super clean on it. Like this. And then the interior. It's got all sorts of like jagged stuff everywhere. So I think I'm going to take 5 points away just because of all this that's going up here. And all these are pretty good brick count too, so I can't really take stuff away because of that, like I did with the TAC last time. So, yeah. Let's move on now to test our top speeds. It's like wrong seat. Straight line power, speed. Oh, I lost a wheel on the TSC, I think. Now, you may remember this made it into the top 5 for the quarter because it handled really nice and drove really nice. And I'm not changing my opinion on that. This is an awesome car to drive. And well, Kishi did an awesome job with it. Okay, starting second gear. Now these are performance vehicles, so I'm going to simulate launch control. Never mind, because this one gives me a little hint. 3, 2, 1, go. About 50 there in second gear. 0 to 60 and not very much time at all. 83. Not bad. Not bad at all. Reset it here, yeah, the TSC is the one that lost the wheel. Okay, yep. A little bit all over the place. And now I do like this Omega. I'm a fan of wagons all around. That's something you should know. But I do like this. It drives pretty nice. As good as the Akishi, No, I still prefer the Akishi just for like pure driving. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, second gear. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, this is gonna win. Straight line speed, I can tell. Yeah, this is 20 miles an hour faster in a straight line. Nikishi hasn't made too many high performance cars until recently either, because they did this, they did the Neo AR, and then the new supercar. So something that should be kept into consideration. And now this year is the only one with the V8 engine. So should get a little bit more power out of it. Yep, definitely got speed. Where are my brakes? My brakes? Okay, yep. There they are. But it has a pretty good... Oh yeah, I gotta reset because I lost a wheel. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. 103 miles an hour is the speed to beat. Got some wheel spin. Okay, yeah. That's 124, 25 miles an hour. So the TSC wins that as well. 15, the Omega, 10, and the Akishi, 5. Now we're going to go into something I don't really expect this to do very well in. Braking. And we are going to do 55 miles per hour today for 2 reasons. One, these are very high performance wagons, so they're going to have high performance brakes. Number 2, they're for families. It means they're going to have to be safe. And stopping from 55 on a highway, probably be something you're going to want to do. Know that you're going to be safe doing, I mean. Okay, 55-ish, there. Okay. There we go, I'm just going to scoot this off to the side a bit. And move it up because I think I was going a little bit slow. Alright. That is not where I should be. Here we go. Oh wait, 55 is our target speed. Okay, I even think I braked a little bit late there, so I'm going to move it back, and it still beat the TSC. So, the brakes on the Omega are good. Very, very good. Okay, do the Akishi. These have turning signal. Okay, 55. Alright, so there we go, the Omega kicking the TSC off of the top for the first challenge today. Bringing in 15. And the Akishi 5. Alright. So now, because I'm a blithering idiot, I forgot to set up parking, and I'm thinking about doing a little twist this time. So, yeah, see you in a second once I get that. I just broke Brick Rigs. Crap. Like, I can't exit. I don't want to exit to the main menu. And it doesn't let me click. Ah, there we go. Okay. So, since these are family-ish wagons, I'm expecting them to be good at parking and getting in the mall. So, there's an extra twist today. We have our 2 normal parking challenges, but today we have 1 more parking challenge. Actually, I'm going to add 1 more car because I think I know what someone is going... Well, what's going to happen. I will put the ugliest car in the world, aka Olympian Deputy, down. Whoops. And I don't know where the key sheet went. I might have deleted it or something. Okay. So, what we're going to be doing is you go in like normal, and then you must go around and do this one here so you can test your turning radius, just like normal. Then you reverse out, go back into here like normal, and then you go out and around, and then you have to park in this space. Not this one, this one. Reverse out, you can't just turn, go like that. Reverse out here, turn around, and then out. Stopwatch standing by. First person view only. 3, 2, 1, go. And as normal, if they cannot make it up here, then they can be teleported up. It just, of course, is going to cost a little bit of time. Turning radius on this is really good. Hit that, or hit that. These are all long vehicles. Okay. Yep. Squeeze it in there. There we go. I think I hit that, so that's going to be a few penalties. So, coming across the line in 1 minute, 0.3, and since we hit two things, those are 3-second penalties each, so it's going to be 1 minute, 6.3. Probably should write that down so I don't, forget it, but okay. So, mega, 1 minute, 6.3. Alright. TSC. Resetting. 3, 2, 1, go. Didn't hit anything there. This thing has a really nice turning radius, must say, and I think I shifted the Nodo payload a little bit with the Omega. Okay, now we just have to reverse out here. Lost another wheel. Nothing hit, and we go across the line in 52 seconds flat. Now I have to go get the Akishi because I think I lost it somewhere. Yeah. I think I must have deleted it. Oh, in my caps locks. Whoops, that's not the AR wagon. It's a normal Kresna. Alright. Ready. 3, 2, 1, go. And I think for this one I'm going to have to teleport it up. I didn't have to do it for the TSC. Yeah, teleport. Go into gear. Turning radius isn't perfect. Okay. Okay, make sure I don't hit anything. That again. Okay, good. Gonna have to go up a little bit. Pop it in. Overshot it. Okay, this is not going to be a very good time. Sure, that completely fell off. But it's still going to be able to beat the Omega, because the Omega had 2 3-second penalties. This only had 1. So the original time was 102.14. 1 3-second penalty means this is going to be 1:05.1. So, as for points, TSC taking it with its really good turning radius, 15 points. Omega last with 5, and then the Akishi starting to get out of the slump here with 10. So now we're going to head to handling, and I think I'm just going to drive this because I like driving this vehicle. This thing isn't about top speed. It's about turning. For a wagon, yes, it's nice fast. And when I did the voting for this, everyone always said, oh my gosh, this thing drives amazing. And can't argue with them. It does. It drives awesome. Okay. Readying stopwatch. Stopwatch. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, first corner. Nice and smooth. Turning. And up the hill. Little engine has the power to push its way up. Okay. Get through there, a little bit of oversteer, but as long as that oversteer is controlled, the brakes kind of let me down there a bit. As long as the oversteer is controlled, we're all good. I'd prefer if it stuck to the ground perfectly, but it's hard to do that in brick rigs. Or in real life, to be completely honest. I think I lost a pace. But that was a good time. 49.3. That is pretty good. Generally, anything under 50 is good, but 49.3. 0.7 of a second. Okay, reset. Omega. 3, 2, 1, go. It was a little bit faster in a straight line, which should give it the advantage up to this point. And its brakes are better, which will give it an advantage all around. Brakes make a huge difference in this course. Because you want to, because right up here, come over that hill, and then boom, you have that. Whoops. Okay, a little bit of oversteer. And Omega's known for making extremely powerful cars. Cut that a little bit in. Can't really see. My character's getting hurt by going up here, which is interesting. But we did have 51.7. And I honestly think I might give it a penalty just because my character was getting hurt half the way up. That could potentially be an issue. Where'd all the fences go? I admit I'm not the best driver in this game. Just want to point that out real quick. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, there we go. Good. Powering. Okay. Feel really high off the ground. This is looking to be a really good time, actually. Okay, and turn. Turn. And across the line. 45.8. 45.84 in particular. But anyway, that's that one done. All these times are pretty good. I normally have one or two times that are really good and then one or two times that are really crappy. But here, I don't have any of that. The Omega sort of crumbled there. Not the safest thing. That was not my intention to do that. But still proved very safe. So, as for the points, under handling, the Akishi is going to get 10. The Omega 5, I'm actually going to give it a 5-point penalty because it was hurting my character pretty much all of the way up. So it actually gets nothing. And then the TSC 15. So, for total points, TSC 15, 25, 40, 55, 65, 80, 95. Omega 10, 15, 25, 35, 50, 65. Akishi 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50. So, despite it getting in the top quarter one, the Akishi did not do very well here today. I think just because one of the reasons is that it was underpowered compared to the other two. And that hurt it in the top speed run. If that would add a little more power there, I think it would have done a little better. And the braking one, I was actually kind of surprised. I didn't think it would do that bad. Handling did well. And then practicality is the smallest vehicle here mentioned. But anyway. So, thank you very much for watching. If you have any suggestions for what would you like, what you would like to see me do in the future on Brick and Driver, let me know down in the comments or join my little group on Steam. And yeah, see you next time.